Before we even start, let me make an announcement. Let me make something abundantly clear. When I say someone's taking too long to make a cocktail, it's because they are. When I say something is unnecessary and flashy, it's because it is. Does that mean that there's not a time and place for those things? No. When I say bar tools like that spoon or measuring jigger are unnecessary, it's because they are. I know some places require it by law. I know other countries, most of them around the world, require them by law. I don't give a fuck. I'm not judging people for using them. I'm saying the rule's stupid because it is.
People here on YouTube seem to get that.
But fucking TikTok is pissing me off lately.
And I don't want to hear in the comments, Michael, don't feed into it. You're better than that.
No, I'm not. What about me or anything I've ever posted make you think that I'm a rational person in control of their emotions? Just because I don't like something or deem it unnecessary, that doesn't mean the rest of the world can't like them or think that they're whatever.
You want to use that stupid measuring tool? You think it makes it more precise? Go the fuck ahead. Don't take my word for it. I'm just a trained bartender who has proven that you get the same measurements throughout. You actually need those to make sure it's a balanced cocktail?
Fuck you, I have 10 years of experience, motherfucker. What do you have? Nothing.
People are on there like, go back to your shitty dive bar job.
I am a celebrity renowned bartender. And I'm not calling myself a celebrity. I'm saying I work for celebrities.
I have been on TV several times. And who knows what's gonna be coming out this next year.
But still, I'm not trying to be elitist or judge anybody when they make a cocktail. I'm judging the process. I'm actually trying to help you motherfuckers.
This could be because I'm from New Jersey and learned how to bartend in New York City, where this is how, we learned how to work.
But if you want someone to hold your hand and tell you everything you do is perfect, you came to the wrong fucking place. I'm not gonna coddle you, but I will get you prepared for the real world.
I'm getting comments on there like, you seem mad.
I am!
I'm not judging things to be a dick. Well, yes, I am. But I'm being a dick with purpose. Because so many of you out there think that you can't be a bartender because you don't know how to juggle a fucking cocktail glass like Bubba the fucking clown. All that showmanship stuff, all that extra bar equipment, it's great. You know what? It helps. It sometimes makes it easier, and sometimes it's a great performance. We all love a good performance, but I don't want people thinking that they need to know how to do that shit in order to be a bartender. Anyone can be a bartender. Any of you watching this fucking video, y'all can be fucking bartenders. Every single fucking one of you. Oh my God, I had to yell at you guys to show that I love you. All right, well, anyway. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of MikeMGTV. Hi, guys. I just needed to get it out. Okay, I just needed to vent. Today, we're gonna be reacting to bartenders getting fired on bar rescue. Cause I can empathize. I just went on a whole rant about why I'm so great. And now we're talking about why I get fired. No, wait, hold on.
Let me talk again, hold on.
I have gotten fired. Okay, I've gotten fired 3 times, but only 2 times from a bar job, and only 1 time did it make sense. And the 1 time it made sense, it was actually not real, it was for TV. I would have never fed somebody a bread roll out of my ass at a normal... Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Yes, I absolutely would. And I did. I got fired at the Abbey because the Abbey fires anybody who asks questions because that place is corrupt, don't get me started. And I got fired by Lindsay Lohan, but who knows what she was on that day. She could have thought I was anybody else working there. She could have just got me confused. Every other bar or restaurant I've ever worked at, bitch, I'm a staple. They were begging me to stay. I did get fired from an event once because I tried to fight my client. But he was being a dick.
Don't be a dick to your bartenders, because some of them,
like me,
will fight you.
He wasn't gonna pay one of my employees. And you're gonna fucking pay he wasn't gonna pay one of my employees at the end of the night because they came in a half hour late, but I warned him that he was going to be late because of traffic in LA, and he said it was fine, and decided to wait until after the 10-hour shift and try to say that he wasn't gonna pay. And I said,
if you have a problem with payment or this was an issue, it should have been brought up in the beginning, not after my employee just worked for you for 10 hours. So you about to pay
my motherfucking clients. You about to catch these hands. I got the money. I never worked for them again, but I got the money. I know when I fuck up. I'm always accountable for my actions. I can admit when I was wrong, but I also am good at keeping other people accountable for their actions. So today, we're going to react to these people getting fired on bar rescue, which I've reacted to bar rescue before. I think like almost a year ago, I reacted to crazy or really bad bartenders on bar rescue. So these people must be even worse because they get straight up fired. So let's check it out. Let's find out if they deserve to be fired or if they were being mistreated. Because I know bar rescue, there's some scenarios there. We're gonna get into it. Let me take this moment now to remind you guys to subscribe. I'm a globally disgraced celebrity bartender trying to help the world one cocktail at a time. And when I tell you something, fucking listen to me. All right, let's get into the most overdue firings from bar rescue.
We're gonna do a shot.
There's JJ.
Hands up, hands down.
There's Tammy.
Yes, this is Tam Tam.
I remember Tam Tam. We talked about Tam Tam. She got fired.
Never worked in a bar where you were allowed to drink. It's completely illegal.
Hey, who wants a shot?
It's not illegal. Or at least if it is illegal, I break the law everywhere. I've only ever worked at one bar where we weren't allowed to drink, but that could just be my experience. It doesn't mean that I didn't. But then again, do as I say, not as I do. It's all about knowing your limits and controlling yourself, because me personally, I'm a better bartender when I've been drinking. Oh, her tits are out. Her... If you want to show a little bit of skin, you better make your money, bitch. Do what you gotta do. But full titty out for free? Nuh-uh. Honey, I respect the whole game, but not for girl. At least go in the back.
Are you okay? Oh, yeah.
She's on the ground. She's on the ground.
How drunk she is.
Okay, it's because of people like this that rule even exists. If you can't hold your liquor, maybe bartending is not the job for you because you ruin it for the rest of us.
Okay.
She's forcing it. Girl, make him pay. If you're gonna be a hoe, make them pay. Otherwise, you're just a slut. Which is fine, but like, make your money. I used to charge people $50 to take my shirt off while I would work.
Hey, I think you're absolutely gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I would love to make out with you.
Okay, this is another level. I can't even defend this. I really want to. Like, I really want to defend, like, you should be able to have a cocktail at the bar, but this is ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
She's shocked.
Working when the other bartenders were sitting there drinking, not doing.
Girl, your tits were out. For free! I'm just more mad about it that it was done for free.
Kidding me?
Girl, just start an OnlyFans. You'll make more money.
Totally screwed that one up.
You guys just keep costing me money and wasting time.
Okay, so at this bar, they're doing this activity where they're making the bartenders create really good, intricate cocktails quickly, because guess what? That could be done. However, just from looking at this, that bar is way overcrowded. They're being micromanaged, which is not going to make anybody work better, as all of us know. And you could obviously tell that that bar is not used to or equipped to hold large crowds like this. You will get fired for giving out insane amounts of free drinks. If a bartender gives you free drinks, it's because they have a bar buy that they need to log every drink to. Or it's because you were a great tipper and we got it cleared by management. So just giving them away for free, there's cameras. Like, what are you doing? You're just hurting the bar you work at, which will inevitably hurt you if the place shuts down. You're also letting all the clients know that you're easily taken advantage of, and they're just gonna use the shit out of you for the rest of the night. So now when you don't give them a free drink, now they're gonna be pissed at you because that is the bar you set.
Dog, you didn't muddle.
I haven't gone there yet.
Get there first.
You always muddle first. You always muddle first. If you wanna make it a faster process, especially if you're making multiple cocktails, you put the fruit or whatever you're muddling in the shaker, and then you fill it with ice, put the little bit of liquid in, and shake it like that. Something like raspberries are easy to muddle like that. Blueberries too. If it's something thicker like mango or strawberries, then you always have to muddle that first. Otherwise, it defeats the whole purpose.
Make it 4.
So why aren't you doubling up? I would have done 2 in one glass and 2 in the other glass.
It's hard when you double them up. It might be better for us to make.
I will say this, doubling up is not easy to do. Doubling up is when you're shaking 2 cocktails at the same time. If you're not experienced in that, you risk dropping it or making a mess, which then just costs you time. In all fairness, if you expect your bartenders to do things like double up shake cocktails, that should be asked in the interview. This doesn't look like a place that normally does that. That's just my perspective opinion. What did I say? What did I say? I told you, I knew that was gonna happen because these bartenders are not experienced enough to be doing this. You're asking a lot of these people. My suggestion now is for management, which is hire more experienced bartenders if this is the kind of clientele you're accustomed to. And they're also standing over them while they work, which does not happen at any bar. That will piss off any bartender. I feel like all of us know at your job, if your boss stands over you and watches you work, it makes you more nervous and you're more likely to screw up.
I'm sharing a well with you, and mine's getting burned.
Yours getting burned?
Yeah.
You make me too?
They're burning the whole well because of raspberries. Just scoop it. Just scoop them out. You don't burn the well for raspberries. That is excessive, and that is just setting these people up to fail. The only reason you burn ice, to my knowledge, is if you shatter a glass in them or there's anything like that, because glass is something, God forbid, you never want in your drink, obviously. When someone says they're burning the well, what that means is they now have to melt all the existing ice, clean it out, and refill it with new ice from wherever the hell they keep it. It literally could be like a 30-minute plus process. And it's a huge inconvenience because now you have to share a well, assuming you have one, with other people, which just now causes overcrowding, which just slows you down. The Abbey used to do that all the time. They used to make multiple bartenders work at one well, thinking that it would make faster cocktails, when really you're just getting in my way.
Guys, we have 22 minutes left. Who has not gotten a second drink? Guys, you got 22 minutes. Look at this.
Okay, I know that looks like a lot of hands, but let's be realistic about this. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hands, 8 cocktails. That could be done in 5 seconds. Especially if it's a set list of cocktails, which it looks like it is because they're all making these pink raspberry mojito looking things. I would just start making them in bulk and handing them out as we go and collecting payment. That's how you get the job done. You literally kind of sort of have to be a mind reader, and they're helping you here. But let's not pretend like 8 people in the bar who haven't been served yet is a lot in retrospect.
We're not gonna do this, guys.
Greg, do this. You looked at me and said, piece of cake. We can pull this off.
It's 8 cocktails. Give them 4 minutes. Jesus Christ.
How many of you got drinks that you didn't pay for? How many of you got drinks you did not pay for? From Doug.
Oh, he's fucked.
Acceptable.
What are you going to do about it, Mr. Owner?
Sorry, Doug, but you're gonna have to go, dude.
How did he not think? Hold on, I have a question. Is he just stupid? You're literally being filmed for a TV show where they fucking fire people all the time and scream at you. And then you give them all away for free. You're not a bad bartender, you're just an idiot. I don't even know what to say.
Good night.
Thanks.
It's okay.
All right.
Yeah, why didn't he even shake? Why did he even try at that point? He's like, thank you. No, dude, just go. That's embarrassing. Oh, shit. To be fired in front of an entire crowd at a bar and then disrespected like that? On TV? Oh, God. It's like Lohan Beach Club all over again.
I'm just one person. There's an entire team of guys in there slacking off or not doing things appropriately. It is.
See, that makes me annoyed because yeah, you know what? There might be other people slacking off, but you were the worst. If everyone's slacking off and you still stood out as the worst, that's embarrassing, my guy.
Efficiency. Come on, baby, let's go.
Did she shake it with the strainer cap? Jesus Christ. I want to know what these managers are asking in the bartending interview. Like, it can't just be, do you have tits? Great. Let me see if you have abs. You're hired. Like, please make sure your bartenders know what they're doing, or at least have enough common sense to make you believe in them, please.
Isabella's not doing what she's supposed to be doing. She has a little attitude when I try to correct her.
Here's the thing. They're showing her talking to the customers and making it seem like she doesn't know what she's doing. I will say, this is a double-edged sword because part of being a good bartender is being personable with the customers. And customers can get pissed when you don't give them attention because you're expected to do it all. You're expected to make good, quick cocktails and also entertain everybody at the same time. The trick is really balance. If you're crazy busy, don't try to have a conversation with people. Don't even let them think that that's okay to do. Honestly, if you're at a bar and you're trying to talk to the bartender and you're mad when the place is crowded and they're trying to make a million drinks, you're a fucking asshole. But if the bar is crazy busy and everyone's busting their ass and you're just wasting time schmoozing and flirting, girl, let's go. The amount of tips that person might give you, you can make it up by making 3 drinks in the same amount of time.
I'm surprised by her. She's already made 4 drinks versus her 1 and her 1.
Nina, you're making 4 drinks to their 1. Keep going, girl. Keep going.
She's doing awesome. This girl right here is doing awesome because the good thing about serving drinks in those little coupe glasses is there's not a lot of alcohol in them, and the shaker can hold probably up to 4 of them. And they seem like all these cocktails look similar, so I think they have a set menu, which means that she's doing what I said before. She's probably making a huge jug so that she could pour multiple cocktails and get them out faster.
Who was your bartender? The one shaking right now?
Here's the thing. I am for drinking on the job. I'm gonna keep saying that, and I know people are gonna yell at me in the comments, but I'm just gonna be completely straight up and honest with you. However, I will say this. If I was on a TV show where my job was on the line, I would be in focus mode. I would have taken like 12 Adderalls. You wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. I'd be like pride in this bitch. Like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. And I guarantee you every cocktail would be fabulous.
What are you doing?
She's putting on for the camera. She's putting on for the camera. She's forgetting that this is her job on the line, like her real job, and she's trying to like make it on a TV show. And this is where you're an idiot. Some people get on shows like this and think, I'm gonna become famous. Like, I'm gonna be crazy. It's not that kind of show, girl. It's a one and done. You're never gonna be remembered after this. She's sacrificing her job by thinking she's making good TV. She's falling into a trap here, which, relatable. Every bartender who gets sent home for being too drunk sounds exactly like that. Every single time, without fail, when a bartender drinks too much and gets sent home, they go, I don't understand. I don't even understand, right? Why are you sending me home? Like, they can't even speak. I've only seen it happen 3 times, I think, in like basically almost a decade, and it's so embarrassing. Like, don't be that guy. Or girl, or however you identify. Everybody can be an equal idiot. I only have like 2 shots. Doesn't make it. Girl, you were on the bar shaking your ass in someone's face. Of course you're fired. Like, at least when I did it, I was accountable, and I'm like, yeah, you're right, that's fucked up, and I got the fuck out of there. Don't argue.
I don't understand what the problem is. I have people coming in, I have them spending money, I have them buying drinks. I really don't understand.
Everybody spends money, but here's the thing. You might be making like good tips off the few drinks that you make, but if you don't have good balance, then the other people are also making equal amount of money because they're making more drinks. So if you make 1 cocktail and get like a $10 tip off of that, let's be like extremely generous, but it takes you 15 minutes, I just made 15 cocktails and made a $1 tip off of each one, which wouldn't happen, but let's like pretend I only got $1. Guess what? I still made more than you.
Jimmy and Christine are going at it with each other. Wow, you're freaking annoying.
Stop it! Stop!
I will say, that happens everywhere. Like, these people sound like they have like maybe like a Long Island, Staten Island, New Jersey, New York City kind of accent. And as someone who has worked in all of those places, telling someone to fuck off while you're working behind a bar is like our way of being nice. I used to work with people that would literally elbow me out of the way as you're working. And if you fucking spill the drink, you're looked down upon. But also, there is a line. Like, are you just fucking around with each other, or are you actually bullying someone while they're trying to do their job? Like, that's fucked up.
Am I the only one that's getting overloaded here? Gluten is cool, and he's up everything back here and is really just in the way.
So how long have you been waiting for drinks?
Just complaining about how much work you have isn't helping. If everybody else can fucking handle it quietly, just fucking handle it quietly, you know?
Yeah, it's a mess. It's overwhelming. And I'm outside dealing with all those people, and I've put drinks up here, but nothing's getting made. So I went back and did it myself. All I knew what I was doing, and I...
She's a great server. She's a fucking great server. For little stuff like that, like pouring beer, having a server that knows how to do little things like pour beer to take some of the workload off the bartenders is such a crucial thing to have in your bar restaurant. It speeds up the process so much and helps people sitting at tables and not at the bar get their cocktails faster. Because don't forget, the bartenders have to deal with everybody at the bar and also make all the servers' cocktails that their tables are waiting for. So if you could help alleviate some of that by being able to do something like the beer, which is simple yourself, that is so crucial. Not necessary, but extremely helpful.
We have a bar that's so tight you can't move behind it. We don't have stations. We don't have systems. We don't have any ability to serve the guest.
That's the bar's fault, not the bartenders. The bar right now is completely overstaffed. They look like they have 5 people back there. Honestly, they would probably work faster if there was only 3. And they would all make more money and probably be a lot happier about working in a fast-paced environment. Because nothing is worse than working your ass off and not making as much money as you could have.
You guys are talking.
Yeah, I'm at the register. What else am I gonna do?
You're slowing the whole thing down. How many times did your husband?
This makes me homesick. It makes me homesick. Like, I'm not the register. What the fuck do you want me to do? Oh my God. I miss my friends back home.
Hello?
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck you, you piece of shit. Hey, get the fuck out of here. Steady, Michael, we love you.
Go fuck yourself. I'll fuck myself when you fuck yourself.
I love you.
I love you more. Have a nice night. Bye.
That's the deal. Who the you talking to? I'm talking to you.
See? He got in his... Do that, like, after. You know, do that after the shift. Or, like, take him in the back. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna cuss up... Like, this is obviously for TV. But if that were to ever... Like, honestly, that actually got me mad. Like, I got Jersey mad from that. Because that's not... Like, if you... This could just be a regional thing. I don't know about everybody watching this. But if you get in my face... Even if I'm the worst. Like, if I'm the worst person in the world, especially on TV, if you get in my face and you start cussing me out, I will fuck you up. Nope. I say my biggest problem here is his shirt's on inside out. Look, his tag is right there. Kind of looks like my dad. Maybe that's why I have a soft spot for him. Did he leave with a beer? He left with a beer! That's gangster as hell! You know what? He fucking sucks, but I respect him. And I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. I don't know why I respect people like this. It's a sickness.
Is anyone here? Is anyone here? Hello. I'm waving my hand. Hello.
Okay, this is why I'm annoyed. One thing you shouldn't do is extremely wave in your bartender's face or scream at them when they're attentive and they're working, because they should be able to get to you. However, say they're maybe preoccupied doing some side work because this bar doesn't seem as busy. So maybe their back might be turned when they're, you know, wiping something down. At that point, it is okay to be like, excuse me, sir, can I please have a cocktail? That's fine. But just going, hello, is anybody, go fuck yourself. You're trying to make it so that they can't hear you. This is setting them up for failure. I'm calling this out.
The bartender is 4 feet from them.
And he can't hear them. If you're 4 feet from me and I can't hear you, then you're trying to not be heard.
Yes, ma'am. What can I get for you two? I'm
I
sorry.
would like something fun, maybe a fun martini.
Fun martini.
Something with bullet.
Okay, something with bullet. Fun martini and something with bullet. I'm gonna make you a wild berry martini and a bullet old fashioned. Both of them are fast and easy to make. They're pretty, they're good cocktails. You should be happy with both of them. I'm gonna say with these people though, they're looking for something to not like, so watch them not like their drinks after not being descriptive about what they actually want.
Okay, so what is this guy doing? He's pouring out of a bottle that doesn't have a pour spout. Made a drink in the sink where the
Pouring out of a bottle that doesn't have a pour spout, but he was using that little measuring thing. He was doing what everybody else says is so, oh my God, Mike, that stupid measuring thing, it does have a purpose. Yes, it does. But in some places, it's better to use a pour spout because a pour spout is faster and just as efficient if you know what you're doing.
made a drink in the sink where the dirty dishes go. He's turning his back to the guests when he's making their drinks.
That's where he fucked up. Okay, if you're making somebody's drink, always make it in front of them for safety reasons. And don't ever make a drink in the sink. That is disgusting. That's disgusting. The sink, doesn't the sink have more bacteria than a toilet seat? I heard that somewhere. I don't know, I'm not a thesaurus. Oh, surprise, surprise, they don't like their drinks. Oh, it's a little bit sweet. Sir, if you don't want a drink that's sweet, then be specific about what you want. If you don't want a sweet cocktail, order what you want. Because all he said was anything with bullet. Something with bullet, okay, it could be sweet. If you don't want a drink that's sweet, say that. If you want a drink that's sweet, say that. Just saying a base liquor and whatever, then guess what? You might not like what you get. Both of them gave vague descriptions on what they wanted. They set that bartender up for failure. Where he fucked up is he didn't ask for clarity. If any of you would have said that to me, I would have follow-up questions. Okay, something with bullet, do you want it more sweet or a little more bitter? Would you like something more fruity or soda-based? Part of being a bartender, unfortunately, is dealing with people who don't know what they want, but still expect what they want.
Tell you what, you'll be making these drinks yourself.
I'll tell you what, I'll do a better job.
I doubt it.
Look at Robert. He would never come back to a bar like
When a drink is sent back for being made wrong, just remake it. Like, don't even argue. I know it's annoying, but just remake it. People have come back to me returning their drink. I literally walk to the end of the bar, bring them back the same drink, say I remade it, and guess what? They love it.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me.
He's gonna cross the bar. He's aggressive to the guest.
Don't boss up to the clients. Don't boss up or try to fight your guests, please. That's what they want, especially some people, as we all know, are just looking to argue. When you fight back with them, you are just giving them what they want. You know the best way to get back at those people? Just not even acknowledge them. If someone is being aggressive to you, just walk away. And I know that's the hardest thing to do, but that is how you keep your job. And I know it sucks, but anybody watching this who's ever worked at a job where you have to deal with the clients one-on-one, we've all been there. I don't care if you're a bartender, a server, or you work in retail, we all know how bad people can suck.
You want a sidecar, you want a punch, and you want burger.
Yes, and I want 2 sidecar.
Okay, gotcha.
She's fabulous.
Sidecar. You should have said, hey, who else wants a sidecar?
Anybody else want a sidecar?
Oh, no, it's too late.
You see, this one doesn't know what they're doing.
You gotta move so much faster than you're moving right now.
Tell me speed don't matter. Tell me again speed don't tell me again speed don't matter, TikTok. Tell me again. Tell me again how, oh, it's showmanship, Mike. They just show. Yeah, okay. Well, what about this? That's a luxury. Obviously, you guys had worked in a place like this where you got a million customers and management screaming at you for 10 hours a night. Privileged ass bit. I'm gonna get mad again. Look at that shitty shake. That girl is slow and inefficient.
They can take multiple orders. Multiple orders.
She is right. You should be able to take multiple orders at once. When I'm working events like Pride, imagine West Hollywood Pride, I'm taking 10 orders ahead of what I'm already making. Like, I'm pumping out 5 creative cocktails while listening to people screaming at me in order, guys. It's not easy to do without sacrificing the quality of the cocktail. You have to be able to do it all, which sucks. I literally started at a Manhattan club without even knowing how to make it a Long Island. And I figured it the fuck out. So honestly, there's really no excuse.
You know, you can't give drinks out and not ring up.
I need a break already.
Girl! I don't want to be disrespectful to her, but 12 minutes for one drink and you didn't even charge them and you're asking for a break? Girl, come on.
We served about 15 people in 20 minutes. Now let's see, Bobby, if you can do any better.
That is insane. And it's infuriating because I've worked with people like that. I worked with somebody who, during their shift, would leave to go sleep with girls in the bathroom. I'm not gonna say what bar. And then at the end of the day, because we were pooling tips, by the way, they pulled maybe $150 in tips while I pulled $980. If you thought we were going home with the same amount of money, you got me fucked up. That is when you want to see me mad? That's when you're gonna see me mad.
Nina, you're fired.
Kill yourself.
Back up, let's go.
She said a KYS. She hit him with a KYS. I mean, I get it all the time online, but never in real life. Oh, wow.
This is my business. I'm not here to lose anymore. Nina's gone.
That's not a friend. A friend don't disrespect your bar like that. And a friend doesn't tell you to kill yourself. This is why you don't work with your friends. And if you do work with your friends, demand respect. Don't let people walk all over you. Because guess what? If they do, they're not your friends. Well, I think that's a good place to stop for now. In the comments down below, let me know if you liked this video and you would like to see me react to something like Bar Rescue more often. Also, just by watching this, I realized that maybe a lot of people don't know tips on how to order drinks at a bar. Maybe you're just inexperienced or you have anxiety like me, I understand. So if you guys want, I can make an advice video on the best way to order drinks at a bar. Is that something you would want to see? Let me know in the comments as well. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and subscribe for future videos. I put them out weekly, usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but sometimes I'm late, just like your mom. And be sure to follow me across all social media. You can find me everywhere at MikeMGTV and on TikTok. Guys, defend me on TikTok. Actually don't, I can take care of myself, but you know. This has been fun. I hope if there's any bartenders watching this that you were able to learn something from this video. As always, I'm MikeMGTV, and you're fucking welcome. I'll see you later, bye.